Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Charity. I'm a pharmacist and I talk about everything lifestyle, wellness, health, and career development. We're gonna call this season 1 episode 2. Now, season 1, episode 1 was about me really navigating my career as a pharmacist. And we were going to call this series, or not really call it, but we were on the road to, I'll say, becoming pharmacy manager. Like that was the series, right? Documenting everything, the year leading up to becoming pharmacy manager. And that was 6 months ago. We are pharmacy manager. I've applied, I've interviewed, I've applied, I've gotten the job. And I'm preparing to start. And it's actually a very overwhelming time for me right now. To be completely honest with you, when I go back and I look at that video that I posted, season 1, episode 1, it was a very difficult time professionally for me. I think it was a necessary time, but it was difficult. And I was very naive because my pharmacy manager, who is my mentor, had been saying for a while, like, she's gonna retire when her birthday comes, which is in February. And I was living in an alternate universe because I heard her saying this, like my ears heard it, but my brain did not process it. So to be here and to be pharmacy manager, again, it's very overwhelming. And I know for a lot of pharmacists, it might not be that big of a deal. I will say that in retail, a lot of pharmacists don't really, unless they have ambitions of climbing the ladder, being district or regional VP of pharmacy operations, all of the things, most pharmacists don't really aspire to be pharmacy manager. So those positions, pharmacy manager positions, are typically pretty easy to get. Now, with the company that I work for, the pharmacy manager position is not a very easy position to get. The pharmacists who post to these positions tend to stay in them for their career. So it is a big deal for my company, but it's not really a big deal in my field in pharmacy. And I have a lot of like just different dynamics that are going into play or that are going on. They're like underlying things in my situation right now. Like my staff is the staff that we've worked together for 10 years. Some of my staff I've known since middle school, high school. They worked my first shift with me as a pharmacist when I got my license. So you have the aspect there. And then, you know, we have some new people who have come on and we've had some conflict. And so certainly, you know, we have that piece. And then I guess just me believing, or not believing, because I think that I'm capable. It's just putting all the moving pieces together and actually driving the car. It's like, I know I can drive this car. I know I can park this car, but there's a lot of traffic there. You know, are other cars on the road? You know, just so many different things to think about and put together. Like, I'm confident I can do it. I've driven before, I've parked before, but it's not until I actually start driving. It's not until I park the car that I feel like relieved. I got this. So I feel like my series Becoming Pharmacy Manager flopped. However, there's no time like the present to start a new series. And how about we just call it, or how about the journey is my first year as pharmacy manager? If we make it a year, I think it will be interesting to just kind of document all of the emotions, all of the things that I am doing to prepare, all of my thoughts. Just so many things. So I invite you. I know you probably feel like there's a lot of stuff going on my channel, and you're right, there is, because I'm playing around with different things. Like, I'm proving to myself that I can be consistent and committed to something, that I'm creative and that I can be creative. And I feel like throwing myself into my creative work is one thing that I hope will allow me to stay balanced in with my professional work. I hope to be able to use this as an outlet creatively to keep that work-life balance and my mental health just kind of all together. So I'm holding me accountable to this. Like I said, I have a bunch of different things going on my page. Like, I post about my nails. My nails get a lot of views. Like, people love when I post my nail vlog shorts. I post shorts pretty often. Perfume. I love perfume. So we will be posting about the perfume. I love beauty and all of the things. So I'll post about that. And certainly I'll start getting more into like clinical stuff, or not necessarily clinical stuff. Oh my gosh, I have these meta glasses and I turn music on. Crazy. But not necessarily medical stuff, but I will get more into health stuff as well. Recently, what I've started, which I'm very, very, very excited about. So while you are here, go ahead and check it out. It's called the Weekly Yip Yap. And during the Weekly Yip Yap, I just kind of go over things that I've seen on social media that kind of speak to me, and I feel like I can provide some commentary, like relevant commentary about. And maybe you like my takes, maybe you don't. I'm having a hard time this week with putting my topics together, and I try to keep it to 3 because if you can tell, or if you can't tell, I'm very long-winded. So check out my weekly yip yap. Check out my yip yap from last week. I thought it was pretty good. I was really proud of it. And I'm cultivating the yip yap for this week. So let's get excited about that. And then we'll do the series. First year's pharmacy manager. And this is video number 1. So we're still in season 1. This is still episode 2. But the plot has it changed? It's thickened. It's a little thick. But I can't necessarily say that I feel like it's changed. Because I think it was always about becoming a pharmacy manager. Anyway. We will be talking. So, subscribe, like this video, and turn on the notifications so that when I post, you get them. And let's see what we can come up with here. Until next time, bye.